have a better economy. So, 2 points on that. It'll be easier for me to spend down my resources. Um, gas, I kind of will need gas soon because my tech is coming now. So to optimize this, I wouldn't have even gone layer until my tech had started. So I could have had my tech by now. Then I could have built my infestation pit and teched immediately. Yeah, I could have teched a lot sooner. And looking at my minerals, I could be building a lot more zerglings right now. So how many drones do I have? I have, say, 20 drones. That's all you need. 18 drones. I could get by with 17 or 18 drones, given the amount of minerals I have right now. But I will build a few zerglings, I guess, yeah. Yeah, the thing is now, 10-minute mark, okay? Whatever timing you want to use, depending on what you've seen for his ground, you add a few minutes if he's got speedlings and roaches and crap that you've seen. He hasn't killed my queen yet. Yeah, so there's the expansion going down. You add some time, and then you expect them to go air. So right about now, I'm expecting air. My strategy with the zerglings now is to control the ground. Like, obviously, this is... If this isn't his primary ground force, he's going to get owned by my zerglings in about 10 seconds. But... So I assume he's going air. My goal now is to get those rocks down, kill the expansion, run in, kill him. And when he finally does get his mutalisks up, which should be any second now, I mean, checking his base, his spire's done, and he is getting now, he is now getting his little mutalisks. Okay? So I don't know, it just kind of felt like it's now or never, because he was getting an expansion with 2 gas. That means he probably didn't have a lot of mutalisks. He was probably gas starved. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's supply blocked at any rate. So I felt like it was time to move out, and I did. Or I will soon. Let's follow those. Yeah, the timing was good on that. So you're going to see a funny thing happen. You're going to see air control with the zerglings, because zerglings, especially upgraded zerglings, are much faster. That's why I wanted the adrenal glands, actually, just for that. But 20%, that's pretty good. But they're much faster than mutalisks. If he doesn't notice this, it's good game. Because the thing is, my zerglings now do so much more damage than his mutalisks, and they have good armor. The armor is coming. It's a critical moment right now. It looks like I'm completely undefended. And we see Art of War tip number 15 in action. He sees my attack. He saw my attack, so he pulls back. When you scout an attacker, when you think he's going to attack you, attack his base. Even with just a few people. Because 99% of the time, they're not going to have a defensive force in their base. What does he have? A queen. No spine crawlers, nothing. So when I hit him with these zerglings, if he doesn't pull back, I will kill him before he kills me. It's guaranteed. And plus, the economic damage I've done right now is immense. These zerglings only cost whatever they cost. 200, 300, 400, 500. Compared to his army, I can throw this away. Compared to what I've done, compared to the damage I've done, I've already made up for the cost of the zerglings. I can fire and forget now. So going back to my base, I should be going back to my base right now. I should forget about this and just go back to my base. I mean, the economic damage is immense. And again, here you see the paradox of a Zergling strategy is that if you can pump them up fast enough, which you do by not going too much gas, that you can avoid it, is he can't actually attack you. Because if he does, your Zerglings will kill his base. So his air units are practically worthless at this stage of the game. And if you get enough up, which is usually about 30 to 40 Zerglings, which is incredibly cheap. You know, even with frickin', you know, I only have 20. I mean, it's a good game. He doesn't have any workers. But the point is that he can't build any more air units. It's the economic damage. But even with, like I was saying, even with only 20 harvesters, you can easily get 30 or 40 Zerglings up, and then you go straight for his hatchery. Don't go for anything else. I mean, you might want to kill something like this if you can surround it. You know, you don't want to get those Mutalisks on you though. Now the thing is, you got to kill his hatchery, because once the hatchery goes down, or at least kill his drones, but especially the hatchery, it's good game because once the creep goes down, all of his other buildings... Yeah, attacking the buildings right now is a complete waste, because once the hatchery dies, they'll be dead anyway. Although it's always nice to kill a few buildings and run away, you know. Oh yeah, the thing is, people don't see it. Like until they see it, they don't really understand that. By the time he doesn't suck, you don't suck, Magnesium. You actually did pretty good. Your build order was much better than mine. You went roaches, and you got you teched at the right time. But the thing he did is I guess he didn't scout me. And what's going to happen is he can't attack me with his Mutalisk, or his base will die. I mean, hell, even with the Mutalisk he has, like I said, 30, 40 Zerglings. Hell, even freaking, how many do I have here? Yeah, like, they're just gonna kill his before I die. I mean, they're throwaway, They're like disposable, And at this moment, there's nothing left. There's nothing he can do, because once the creep goes down, dead, and then what, I mean, theoretically he has enough to come back, but the economic damage from the early Zerglings outmassing his ground, it was just too much. In retrospect, I think what he should have done is attack me with that ground army and judge the strength of my ground force. If I wiped out his ground, would he have gone... If he attacked me with that ground force, let's go back a bit. This ground force that was sitting here the whole frickin' time, if he had attacked me with even with the Mutalisks, all this right now, he would have done some damage, but more importantly, he would have judged my strength, and with that, he would have known whether to take this expansion for real or not. He would have known whether to build more ground, to push roaches, or to go spire. He would have known all that. I mean, even if you go back to the 8-minute mark, which is when he got his spire. Yeah, about there. He got his spire at about this time. He was going for it. But he had this little force, and he could have easily, gone in here and tested me out, seen what I had, known what I was going, seen I had a layer, and what tech I was getting, 2 evolution chambers. If I had run in here and seen this with nothing on gas and 2 evolution chambers, I would have just gone roaches. Mass roaches, right now. Even 0-0s would be fine, and he could have done that. But, he decided to go spire, get another gas instead of pumping Zerglings and roaches. And that's what cost him the game. Yeah. Good game, Magnesium. Good game.